We're at ground zero of the Venezuelan migrant gang takeover. As you can see, this is not just a regular door. This is a recently replaced door, because right here, some people came up right on this ground with some guns, extorted the inhabitants, put their shiesties and Nike Tech shits on, and went back outside.
We were helping her move out, and she had cameras in her apartment, which showed guys with guns, and crowbars using to get into apartments and probably extort people for money.
The mayor of Aurora says Venezuelan gangs are overrunning apartment buildings there as part of an organized criminal effort.
Now they're gone. There's a bunch of cops here. I tried to get to your live show, but couldn't swing it. There's some media members like myself here.
We are live on YouTube right now on Amazing Audits.
Ustedes saben que yo estoy en tu lado, que muchas de la comunidad están en tus lados. Y sabemos que no es verdad. La gente no son completamente estúpidos.
This, you're looking at it right here, all the poverty and any of the crime that happens, and the gangs that are coming out here, all of that is because of illegal immigration.
The U.S. government has a role in what Venezuela has done to its people.
Right.
So let's do something about that.
And so what do? Let them all come here?
No.
And the taxpayers pay for everything?
What I found at the apartment complex were no gang members, but a full-blown media circus. Something that the building's residents, most of whom immigrated illegally from Venezuela after the rise of authoritarian leader Nicolas Maduro, couldn't have imagined. In this episode, we're going to do our best to get down to the bottom of what really happened. First, we're going to speak to the initial whistleblowers, former chief of ICE and congressional candidate John Fabricatore.
They're coming in here and they broke through that door.
And Aurora City Councilwoman Danielle Jurinsky.
Apartment complexes in Aurora have been taken over. This cannot be downplayed.
Then we're going to talk to concerned residents of the complex.
¿Por qué piensas las noticias dijeron eso sobre ustedes?
La noticia difama muchas cosas. Ellos están difamando muchas cosas, como ellos dicen que todos estos apartamentos son todos pandilleros. Es mentira. Aquí lo que es gente trabajadora.
Some bikers who showed up to the property.
What's your initial take? What do you think?
Activists who showed up to defend residents.
I'm expecting people to be assaulted. I think it's very dangerous that this kind of rhetoric is allowed in our political landscape.
Live streamers who showed up to make content.
This is my first day on the scene.
And in a hellish union, all these people at the same time.
So we are admitting that there are gangs. We're admitting there's gangs.
I don't know what they do. I haven't seen them personally. I have not seen them.
With the goal of getting an answer to one question. Does Tren de Aragua really run these streets? Or is the property ran by an allegedly delinquent slumlord named Zev Baumgarten from a company called CBG Management, who 4 months before the incident deleted his email address and phone number and fled to Florida after evicting 75 families at his now condemned property next door, leaving the red brick apartments in such a state of disrepair and decay that the city of Aurora is now criminally prosecuting Zev for code violations.
CBZ Management, that's the group that Aurora Mayor Mike Kaufman referred to as slumlords in an interview with 9 News 2 weeks ago.
They're out-of-state slumlords.
Conveniently prompting him to hire a PR firm in Fort Lauderdale, Florida called Red Banyan Crisis Communications to plant stories in the media about a gang takeover ahead of his trial.
So the property owner did hire a PR firm. That's when it really started gaining media attention.
Which is it? The truth is, it's somewhere in between. If you'd like to see our full documentary, Colorado Migrant Gang Takeover, go to our Patreon, www.patreon.com/channel5. As many of you know, we are a completely independent, primarily crowdfunded news organization that relies on your $5 monthly subscriptions to keep the train rolling. So if you want to support us and also check it out, head on over. I'll leave the link in the description.
Channel 5 live worldwide, Hollywood and Vine.
Fuck the authority, Channel 5 News.
Channel 55. We don't fuck with custers. And 5 is the best number.
Next question.